Do you struggle as an entrepreneur to achieve the freedom that you want? You try it and then sometimes it just doesn't work out. Well, I've got a special video for you. This one's going to be a little bit different. We're doing this around the holidays, July 4th time of holiday, when we celebrate freedom, liberty, our independence, and the ability to live life as we want. Well, that ties directly into you as an entrepreneur, achieving what you want. And we're going to give you some special tools that you can use. They're going to help you, as we talk about on this one, freedom, entrepreneurship, and AI. How AI tools can enhance your freedom, and content creators are going to be able to do much better with that. It's for all content creators. I'm Terry Brock with Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, and we talk about this regularly. I want to give you some features and direct tools that you can use and a good vision for it here on this particular video as we are looking around the 4th of July. Now, we know in video, most people will be watching this probably some other time, and that's okay because you're going to be able to see a lot of good things. But I think we should start with why freedom matters. What's with it and why do we need it? Well, it gives you the autonomy, first of all, to do what is right for you. This means that you're going to be able to do the kinds of things that you want that are going to be helpful. Autonomy, well, it's important. It gives you the ability to be your own person, to have the freedom that you want and do what you want, when you want, the way you want it, as long as it's peaceful. If you're not harming others, you don't take their stuff, you're not harming them, not initiating force or coercion. Hey, I think that's a good thing all the way around, and that's what we're going to talk about. So you can do it. That gives you the opportunity to control when, where, and how you work. The kind of things that you want to do and where you're going to be, this is going to be critical. And we want to make sure that you get that in abundance, showing you how to do that and how to make it. Also, freedom matters because of innovation. Being able to come up with new ideas, innovate on the ways that you are going to live your life and achieve the freedom to create without the constraints that are there. I wish we could eliminate all of them. There's always some constraints. I remember in the MBA program, they had a thing called linear programming that I really like. You might look that up, or ChatGPT or Perplexity that. Linear programming. It's the idea you got certain constraints and things that are holding you back. When you're an entrepreneur, yeah, you got constraints, maybe even a few more, depending on the kind of job you have, but it's worth it because you are doing this for you. You serve others, you help them, and then by doing that, you're going to be able to achieve the kind of goals that you want in your life and be able to do many good things. And thirdly, independence. You're able to live independently, shape your destiny, and really, when you get down to it, that's what the American dream is all about. That you can do what you want to do as long as you're not harming others, you don't take their stuff, you leave them alone, live peacefully. When you do that peacefully, we can do it in many ways. Many of the ways that we do it, well, we're YouTubers, podcasters, coaches, consultants, authors, many other ways that we apply our craft. This is how we can do it today, and it's easier than ever today to do that. And that's good news. However, there's a flip side to that as well. Because it's so easy, then you get a lot of competition, a lot of other people out there. It's not like people are lacking for videos to watch on YouTube. I don't know about you, but for Gina and me, we often look at YouTube and we see all these great videos that we want. They're great by our own estimation. The algorithm gave it to us because it's videos that we want. And I look at that and I think, we just can't stay up all night. Well, those are good kind of problems to have. When you have an overabundance of good, it's all right and we can work with it. So as a YouTuber, podcaster, a coach, consultant, author, or someone else who is a content creator, stretching your mind and helping the marketplace, we salute you. And I want to show you some examples and some tools that you can use as we go through this. Because really, right now, AI is the new freedom tools. It's giving you tools to do a lot of things, like for instance, to save time. We're getting work done now in a sliver of the time that it took before to get it done. Just this week, we had some of that. We automated some repetitive tasks that we had to do. And we had a project that we needed to do. Normally would take us about, maybe 6 or 7 hours. We got it done in about 1 hour. About 1 hour, actually a little bit less. It was pretty amazing because of what we've got with AI. Also, you can reduce the costs. When it used to cost a lot of money, now we can do it for a whole lot less, and that's changing our fabric. You do more now with less. And a big factor on that is going to be helpful as you look at becoming that place where we're going to have one person running a billion-dollar company. Sam Altman has talked about that. Think about it. One person running a billion-dollar corporate, that's with a B, billion-dollar company. We can do that with the AI bots that are there. We encourage you to look into those, start working with them. We're starting to get into that here at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. We'll be talking to you about how you can use that and the benefits that you'll get from it. Also, as we look at it, you can enable scale when you're doing it. You're able to grow without limits. There's nothing stopping you from achieving the goals you want. And one thing I really like is the content ideation with AI. 94% of creators right now are saying that they're using ChatGPT for ideas. I love it. I can sit down, probably like you're doing, and you can say, here's a prompt you can use. Tell me what people in my target market are looking for right now. What are the major challenges they're running into current month, current year? Putting that in there gives ChatGPT the ability to say, oh, hey, I'm going to have to look around for that, find out what it is that's bugging them, how we can solve that, and be able to move forward. This is where it's going to help you to do even more than ever. As we look at independence and freedom, that is giving it to you when you learn how to do it the right way. Our recommendation is you look at tools like Taja, an amazing AI tool, Taja, that gives you the ability to create snippets, create YouTube shorts from the content that you put in there. That's what we're using for this. We literally do that, and it has given us thousands of views because of what we're doing. This is when we were getting a lot less than that. And now we're getting that because of Taja, and it's amazing. We also use Castmagic. It creates the ability to multiply our content rapidly and get more done in less time. Another tool that we use a lot, Perplexity, particularly Perplexity Labs. Perplexity Labs is a tool that gives you the ability to do the research quickly and easily, and then formulate it into really nice bite-sized chunks. I've got a video that we're going to share with you at the end here about that and how you can use it to get some really dramatic results on this. And don't forget Grok, G-R-O-K. That is a tool that has now given us even more ability than ever before with the new release they just put out, giving you the ability to go far beyond what we're getting with some of the other tools. We recommend you use more than one LLM, large language model. Grok, G-R-O-K, is a great tool for helping you to find some of those areas that others aren't using. But still, we use ChatGPT and Perplexity because of the benefits. But AI can be used for many things, including video creation. Actually, that's where we recommend that you start as you're getting moving with it. You want to start by looking at how can you use this AI video and create it that way. Well, you can do it in different ways. It can help generate your ideas. It can help streamline your editing and focus on delivery. I'm using that right now to have ChatGPT help out to give me the thumbnails that we want, to help with streamlining that editing, knowing what needs to be done and what isn't there. There's a lot of tools coming out on that. You can use it, for instance, when you're generating ideas to script the outlines and trending topics. I mentioned that before. Look at that, and that's where you can do some of the prediction, doing some of the research. We just completed a project with a client who was looking for that in the gaming industry. What's going on? What are the major trends? And Gina and I were able to give them some information. They sent it back, matter of fact, to China and had some amazing results there, seeing what's going on and the kind of research we were able to get with that. Also, you can go into automated cuts and transcripts with it. Does a great job with that, and more time for your audience engagement. You get a chance to interact with people more, which is really what it's all about. And also, if we look at AI tools, some for podcasting, Castmagic is one that we use regularly. Highly recommend that. Matter of fact, we're going to show you a way you can get Castmagic and get some extra help with it as you're getting started. We've got a program set up where we have AI tools for business that help you get ahead. Descript is another great tool where you can eliminate words, and it changes them in the audio and the video. Audacity is a tool we use extensively when I need to do some editing and putting the audio together. I've used it for years and love it. And Auphonic, another great tool that helps you to level out the volume. For instance, podcasters, I'm talking to you. What you can do with this is you can take it and you can then say, all right, this sound came in from 2 different channels. I want to change this so they're level. You can run it through Auphonic. Auphonic will do that for you automagically. It is just nothing short of amazing what we can do with these tools as we start using them. I encourage you to look into those in a big way. And there's many others out there as well. So get into those, get used to them, and see how they work for you and the kind of things that can be done. These AI tools can help solo creators really compete with the large entities. You have an advantage over them. You see, the large companies, they have to run their decisions through bunches of committees. They got to check and wonder about the politics of this within, is the marketing department fighting the sales department, all the inner politics that are going on there, and all kinds of other issues that you and I don't have to worry about. We've got a real advantage on that, and the advantage is that we can use this and compete and actually have an unfair advantage over those larger corporations in what they do. You now get the freedom to choose the projects that you want, to find out those that align with your values. If there's something that people say, you need to do this or that in your job, sometimes you have to kind of hold your nose and bear it. But you can do work that matters to you rather than having to do it for others. Step back and think about that. What is it that you would like to do and you don't want somebody else just telling you how to do it? Well, now you can, and it makes it real good. You can set your own schedule this way, saying, I want to work this time, but I don't want to work that time. Okay, you don't have to, but you get to work whenever you want and make it happen. And you work when you are most productive. Like as I'm putting this together, I'm doing this at a time that is not in business hours. It's actually early evening. I'm putting it together right now, and we'll schedule it, promote it here. I'm getting real intimate with you, telling you what we're doing on it. And then I can do it at the time that is convenient for me. That is nice and benefit you with this. I'd love to hear from you. Matter of fact, in the notes below, in the comments below, I should say, whatever platform you're getting this on, let us know, how are you using your job to achieve more freedom and liberty? What are you doing to make that happen? We'd love to hear from you on that. You also get location independence. I live in Orlando, Florida, chose to do that because, hey, we can work from anywhere. We can go out and work anywhere we want. With the ability to use the tools, we can operate from anywhere. We can do what we want, where we want, and live peacefully, making sure, again, we live and let live, never initiating force or coercion against others, being able to get a lot more done and do the lifestyle that we want. That is the way to do it. You also break free from constraints, kind of like the Founding Fathers did. The Founding Fathers, there they are, as I roll this out here on the video and put this together, and they had some real challenges. They made the decision they had to change where they were, because back then they were fighting British tyranny. The way that the British were telling them, you've got to do this, got to do that, and they thought, this isn't right. We need freedom and liberty. And now we have corporate hierarchies and our own version of government bothering us. Being an entrepreneur, you can make sure, yes, you're doing things legally and peacefully, and you're able to do it the way you want, creating the lifestyle you want, the way you want. AI can now come in there as the extra tool and remove those barriers very easily for us, like the high cost and the technical expertise. Now you can do this easier and better than ever before. So we encourage you to pursue a bold vision. What does that mean? Make your declaration of what you're going to do, and then a vision for a new society that's going to work for you. How you're going to do it, what's going to work for you, given your lifestyle and what you want. You also want to make sure that you're looking at your entrepreneurship and vision for your new businesses, the kinds of things you want to do. And by the way, yeah, we're saying businesses. You might want to look at more than one. Get those in there and be able to start working with them and make it work. And the AI support. This is what we provide as stark raving entrepreneurs to help you. It's something that, it's really nice. You want to be able to say, hey, this is what I want to do without harming one, and you get the tools that you can realize your vision and make it happen. That's what we do, stark raving entrepreneurs. Oh, but by the way, there's more to it than that as well. You want to make sure that you have a united for a cause that's right for you. For others, things that were determined for you. This is how the early Americans, they collaborated. They got together when they realized we're tired of those British telling us what to do and charging us so much in taxes. So they wanted to live life their way. Entrepreneurs, we build networks. And a good way to do that is with our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs program. You can go over to starkravingentrepreneurs.com, find out about it. We got some special programs designed to meet the life and to suit to the lifestyle of entrepreneurs, something that you want to look into and make happen in your own personal life. AI, again, is going to help you because it enhances that human creativity, helping you to become the person that you want in the way that you want to do it. And this is where we really achieve what we want. So you need to develop some skills, resilience and risk-taking. Just like the founding fathers did, entrepreneurs have to do it. They did it by risking everything for their freedom. We get to do it today, risking for our autonomy, the ability to do what we want, the way we want, when we want, and then adapt quickly. Being able to do that and use the AI tools. By adapting quickly, you'll learn from your failures safely. Make failures, learn from them, and then go back and live safely that way. And then with AI tools, you get data-driven insights that are going to help to reduce the risk. This is important where we see we can then have AI helping us to do a better job, easier, better than ever, all the way around. This is what we can do now that, well, they couldn't quite do recently. They had to, before, I should say. Recently we can do it. It depends on how we define recently. Being able to use these tools today are pretty flat out amazing. I think it's great to be alive today as never before. And here's a tool that you want to look into. Taja, T-A-J-A, at Taja.ai. It's going to give you some benefits that are amazing for content optimization, audience insights, growth strategies, and more time for creativity. And what we're going to do is stay tuned. At the end of this video, we're going to show you how you can get some learning and training and tools that we are talking about here, these AI tools. We've put together a special package where you can take a look at them. You can see what they're like. We've got our AI affiliate codes in there, so that way you get some extra training on them and some extra help. When you buy it through us, no extra charge to you, but you're going to be able to do that. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how that can work and what you can do. Taja, write that down. T-A-J-A. AI, Taja.ai, one of the best little tools we have seen in a long time, really to help you a lot. And you get freedom through your presentations as well, like a tool like Gamma. Gamma is a tool that lets you transform your outlines into your decks. These decks can be used for a PowerPoint or keynote presentation, can also be used to create ebooks, can be used for LinkedIn posts as well. It is saving us hours. Matter of fact, I'm using Gamma for this right now tied into Ecamm. It gives me the ability to create presentations like the one you see here, actually is the one that you're seeing here, and it lets us do that very easily and very quickly. Plus you save hours of time with it because you're going to be able to do it in minutes instead of days. And I mean that literally, not just a few extra hours, but with a few minutes, and get real top quality professional results without the design and all the expertise you need. Really handy. And so you get mission-driven freedom. You focus on the impact that you want, and AI handles the mundane tasks. And then you drive the social change that you want. We all would like to see this. And now you can do it very easily, which gives you more time for the meaningful work that you're doing, the kind of things that you want to do that are going to help you, and then leave a legacy. As we get to a certain age, we start thinking about, well, what is it that we want to do? What do we want to leave? Cultivate the one that's going to be right for you and what you should do, and build something that lasts. By doing this, you're going to be able to help others, be able to have that lasting legacy that's going to help you know that what you're doing is living a worthwhile life and enjoying what you're doing all the way through as you do it. The tools are helping us there. Speaking of tools, here's a few that I've mentioned here that I would recommend take a look at. We have those in the new AI tools for biz that I'm going to show you at the end of this. Taja, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and several others as well. So now you get to celebrate your freedom, your entrepreneurial freedom. Share your freedom story in the comments. We'd love to hear from you on that. And as we here in the United States are celebrating 4th of July as I'm recording this, we get to celebrate freedom whatever day of the year it is. So if you're watching this and it's much later than July 4th, no problem at all. We still celebrate you having your freedom and doing what you want. And here's how you get it. We've got a tool called AI Tools for Biz, the number 4.com. You can get it at aitoolsforbiz.com, or we have the QR code here for you as well if you're catching this on video. So that QR code can work. and AI Tools for Biz. Both of them can help you to achieve the goals that you want and be able to get the training for you and your staff through all of that very quickly and easily. This is why we're talking about the kinds of things that are available and what you can do. We do this on a regular basis to help people understand what can be done, how they can use it, and to get ahead. And one of the ways you can get ahead is through our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs community. Yeah, this is something that's going to be important. Hang on, you want to see this because it gives you the ability to see a lot of different capabilities that are out there and how you can use it. Stark Raving Entrepreneurs is where we are here. You click on the like, the share button that you've got, you'll be able to share it with others and then subscribe to it. Also, be sure and click on that little bell because that'll let you know when we post a new video. That way you find out, hey, this is how I can learn to build my business better than ever. Make sure that it's going to be the kind of thing you want. So swing over there to starkravingentrepreneurs.com. Check out the QR code that we have for AIToolsForBiz.com, and you'll be able to start making the kind of lifestyle that you want, the freedom that you not only want, but you deserve. Put that in place. Don't just wish for it. Put the plans in place. Put in the effort. Endure what needs to be done to get it done. We're showing lots of people how to do that at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, and we'd love to help you with that. In that video I was telling you about, you can see how Perplexity's Labs is working really well. It is a hot video, and it will give you a lot of capability. Catch that right over here if you're on YouTube, and if you're not on YouTube right now, if you're catching this some other way, bounce over to YouTube and check it out. You'll see what it is. Or go over to YouTube and type in Stark Raving Entrepreneurs and look for our video on how we use Perplexity and Labs. I'm Terry Brock. Thank you very much for joining us today.